Welcome children, welcome to maths class. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, that is chapter number 9, time. Now how do we know the time? Of course we see the clock and then we understand what the time is, right? In a clock, if you have seen children, there are 3 hands. One is second hand, then minute hand and then hour hand, right? The hour hand is the shortest one and the minute hand is the longest one. Whereas you can see the second hand, it moves very fast. That is the second hand, right? So let us see how to read a clock, okay? How to say the time. We read the clock, okay, we say the time as hours to minutes. First we see the hour hand, then we see the minutes hand. Now how do we know which hour it is? Okay. Now look here, look at the clock children. You can see the shortest hand. See, this is the shortest hand which is on 4, correct? So we have to first see the hour hand, okay? And if the minute hand is at 12, okay? If the short hand, the hour hand is at any number, here it is at 4, okay? And the minute hand, if it is on 12, then we say it as o'clock. What do we say? We say it as o'clock. That particular hour is going on, okay? That particular clock is going on, right? So here it is 4 o'clock, okay? Children, now to read the minute hand, we have to multiply the number at the marking of minute hand by 5. Okay, now here you can see in the hand, in a clock, you can see there are so many numbers are there. There are 12 numbers. Okay, 1 to 12 numbers are written. And between each number, there are small lines. There are total 5 lines in between each number. Okay, and there are total 60 of them. Now, how to read the minute? We have to see where the minute hand is. Now here in this clock, you can see the minute hand is at 2. Okay, so it is basically 5 stable. Okay, you have to multiply the number by 5. 2 5s is 10, correct? So it is 10. What is the time here? The time is 10 hours and 10 minutes. How many minutes are over? 10 minutes are over. Okay. Children, you know the minute hand is faster than the hour hand. Okay. While the hour hand covers only 5 small markings from one number to the another, in 1 hour, the minute hand takes one full circle of the clock face in the same time. Okay, it means that when the minute hand takes one full round, okay, that is 60 minutes are over. That is equal to 1 hour. Okay, so when it moves one full round, the minute hand, it is only 1 hour. So we have this formula, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Okay. Next we are going to see quarter to, quarter past and half past. First we will see quarter past. Okay. Now what is a quarter? Quarter is 15 minutes. Now children, you have learned in a fraction, correct? A circle, I can divide it into 4 parts, okay? Like if I am dividing it, I am dividing the circle into 4 parts. So each part is known as a quarter. Correct? This we have learned in fraction chapter. The same way, if I divide the clock, okay, into 4 parts, you can see from 12 to 3, it is 15 minutes. Each quarter is 15 minutes. But what is quarter past? Quarter past means 15 minutes are over. Okay, so how you are going to calculate? You are going to see from number 12. From 12 you will start 15 minutes, right? From 12 to 3 is 15 minutes. That means 15 minutes are over. A quarter has passed. Okay, now if you look here in the example, the time is 5:15, correct? Because 5 hour is over and 15 minutes are passed. Now I can write it as 5:15 or I can write as quarter past 5. Okay, because 1 quarter has passed and which hour has passed? The 5 hour has passed, correct? 5 hours are over. So we will write quarter past 5. Next is half past. Okay, half past, like half is here 30 minutes. Okay, that means 30 minutes are over. If you calculate, children, from 12, okay, when 30 minutes are over, when the minute hand reaches 6, when the minute hand will reach 6, that time 30 minutes are over. Correct? So if you look here in the example, the time is 1:30. 1 o'clock is over, 1:30. Correct? I can write it as half past 1 because 30 minutes are over. So that we can write as half past and the hour which is over, that is 1. So children, next is quarter 2. Now what is quarter 2? Quarter 2 minute means that only 15 minutes are remaining for the next o'clock. Okay, like here, if the minute hand is on 9, that means how many minutes are over? 9 5s are 45, right? So 45 minutes are over. Only 15 minutes are remaining for the next o'clock. So that is why we say quarter 2. Quarter is remaining for the next o'clock. Now if I write the time, what is the time your example given? It is 12:45, right? Now it is going to be 1 o'clock after how many minutes? After 15 minutes, correct? So that is why instead of writing 15 minutes, we write quarter to 1. Only quarter time is remaining to it to become 1 o'clock. Okay. Children, in short, if you have to remember, you can remember this way. Okay. If the minute hand is on 12, okay, both the hour hand and the minute hand is on 12, it is o'clock. If the minute hand is on 3, then it is quarter past. Okay, if it is on 3. If the minute hand is on 6, then it will be half past. Okay, and if the minute hand is on 9, it will be quarter 2. Okay, so this way you can remember. Children, now let's discuss seconds. Now I have told you seconds is the fastest one. Okay, second is the another unit which is used to measure time, and it is shorter than a minute. There are only 60 seconds in 1 minute. It moves very fast. The second hands move very fast. When the second hand takes one full round, that time the minute hand moves. That time only 1 minute is over. When the minute hand moves and take a one full round, that time the hour hand also moves. Correct? That means 1 hour is passed. So all the hands of a clock are related to each other. Okay. Here you have the formula 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Children, now take out your textbook everyone. Open exercise 9.1. We are going to draw the hour and the minute hand to show the given time. You are going to draw it in your textbook itself. The first question is 8:10. Okay, so 8 is your hour hand. It will be short, and 10 is your minutes. So we are going to draw it properly. Next one is 6:40, and then we have 3:05. Let us see how we have to draw. See children, 8:10. So the small hand will be on 8 here, and the minutes hand, it will be on 2 because it is 10 minutes. Children, you are going to use scale and pencil and draw it neatly in your notebook. Okay. Next is 6:40. Right. So that means 6 hours is passed and 40 minutes are also over. How we will draw? It will be, the hour hand will be in between 6 and 7, right? And 40, that means the minute hand will be on 8 because 8 5s is 40. The last one is 3:05. So the minute hand will be on 1 and the hour hand will be on 3. Draw it properly children. Children, now let's move on to question number 2. Write the time shown in the clock in 2 ways. Okay, so we have to write in 2 ways the time. The first one will be hours to minutes. Now let us see, B1, A1 is done for you, right? Now first see where the hour hand is. The hour hand is on 7, correct? And the minute hand is on 1. 1 5 is 5, correct? So how we will write hours to minute? So it will be 7 hours and 05 minutes. Okay. Next is we have to write in words. How we will write in words? How many minutes are over children? 5 minutes are over. So we can write as 5 minutes past 7. Okay. Next is C1. You can see children, the hour hand is between 1 and 2. Okay. So it is not yet 2 o'clock. 1 o'clock is over, right? So the hour hand will be 1 o'clock. The minute hand is on 8, right? Correct? 8 5s is 40. So the time is 1:40. And how we are going to write in words? We can write as how many minutes are passed? 40 minutes are passed, right? 8 5s are 40. So 40 minutes passed. Which hour has passed? 1. So 40 minutes past 1. Like this, we have to write the answer. Okay. So everyone will note it down in the textbook. After this children, from question number 1, D, E and F is homework. You are going to draw it properly using scale and pencil. And from question number 2, D, E and F, you have to write it down, the time. Okay. Thank you children.